Good morning, everyone. This is Meg's Little House in the Country. Thanks for clicking on my video. I am finally outside. I just had a very slow morning this morning, so I didn't get out to catch the sunrise. I got some more nasturtium blossoms. Oh, that's so pretty. Here, let me see if we can get down here and show you. Look at that! Isn't that gorgeous? And I got another one right here. My nasturtiums are blooming. These ones are orange. Oh, that is good. Oh, but yeah, just very slow morning. Some days are like that, and I'm sure those of you who are getting older like me, you know those days when it's just hard to get up any energy to get anything done. But I'm finally ready to go to work. Don't need to leave for a little while, so I'm gonna get a few things done here. Right now I'm looking for my big watering can. I really need to fertilize my strawberry pots, and I need to get them watered this morning, so what better than my old 2-gallon watering can. Yes, it used to have a lid on it that you would sprinkle, but it kept getting clogged up, so I took it off. I put it into a safe place, and I haven't seen it since. You know how it is. You put something away, so yeah, you don't lose it, and then you can never find it again. I think it might be on my back porch somewhere. I'm not sure. I need to clean off my back porch. Literally, I need to get everything off the back porch completely. Last time I did that was, oh, that car needs a muffler job. Was a few years back, and it's been a few years, maybe 5 or 6 years since the last time I thoroughly cleaned off my back porch. Oh boy, and yeah, it's been a few years, and I literally emptied everything out of my, all except for my shelving. I even took everything off the shelving, and I swept and I vacuumed and I did all the things, and then I put back in what needed to be in there, and it was nice and clean for a little while. You know how things are. Things collect, especially in the winter time, because I don't like making trips out to the garage to store stuff, so it gets piled up in the back porch. Anyways, that's got to be another planned big project, is getting that back porch cleaned and organized. Again, wish I had a bigger back porch instead of that little tiny one. Anyways, I am going to mix up some fertilizer here, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'm out here because I keep my Miracle-Gro stored next, and I've got to do up a big bucket of Miracle-Gro water for all my plants. Oh, look at that. My white zucchinis are doing very good, and the honey nut squash is also doing very good. Oh God, these little starts just love being outside. But now let's go and get some water in this, and then we will water the strawberries. Dang, where's my brain this morning? I told you I'm a little slow waking up this morning. But we're going to get these strawberries watered, and hopefully we'll get some dark green color back into the leaves, which would be nice. I mean, look at how yellow these are. They really need some plant food. So, got to go and unhook the hose. Watered back here yesterday because it's just gotten so dry underneath that willow there. The sprinklers don't quite hit there. So, yeah, unhook that. Let's turn it on a tiny bit. I don't need to get it full blast. There. That's good enough. And I just kind of stir it up as I'm pouring the water in. Yeah, maybe someday I'll find the cap to that. I have looked and looked because I keep thinking, where did I put it? Where would I put it? Where's the most logical place to put this? Just gotta get this all dissolved in here. This is the best way to do it. Just stir while you're filling up the This is 2 full gallons, so it will actually do all my pots. I've had this watering can for probably 28 years. I think I bought it after I moved in here. In fact, I can turn it off right here. There we go. Alright, let's water some strawberries and feed and water strawberries. I mean, I watered them really good yesterday, but some of these poor plants just look so nitrogen deficient. They're just yellow. And I'm going, they're not supposed to be yellow. Not to mention, the fruit is very small compared to, say, my mom's. My mom's strawberries are like, her plants are huge, and she's been going out every day and picking bowlfuls of berries. I'm thinking I might have to, I definitely am going to have to extend my raised bed out there. I'll probably have to first mark out where I want to put my new raised beds, because I'm going to have to do the plastic to kill the grass. I'm thinking that one might live. That leaf perked up, everything else died, and that new little baby leaf down there is perked up. They're not drooping anymore, so which is good. Drooping is not good. If I get enough in these 2 upper pots, they drip down into the pots below them. I still like to give just a little bit, just in case somebody doesn't get their full allotment of. But yeah, make sure you get some. There we go. Yeah, that one's pretty yellow too, so is this one. Yep. Just make sure everybody gets their morning food. Get a morning feed here. Okay. And you see how I got the drain holes so they'll drip down into the ones below them. So the water just all drips down. That one's cracked in the... That's my cracked pot. There. I put tape on it last year. I'm going to have to put new tape there. That is the first pot I tried punching out the holes from outside the pot, inside the pot, and punched all the way through. Okay, everybody looking good in here? I did do a little watering, but I probably better water those. Yep, everybody's looking good. Got the strawberries fed. So hopefully in the next few days those leaves all green up. And the berries I am getting on here will get just a wee bit bigger. My mom's berries are huge. Same plants. And she's getting very large berries off of hers. Need to go out in here and do a check. Need to get out here and do some weeding. Got to weed the sunflowers. Probably do that on Saturday. Seems to be the best day to get the most done. Yesterday morning I had a lot of energy. Got a lot done. Both at home and at work. Yeah, weeds are taking over out here. I've got to do some serious, you can't even see where the weed, yeah, you can't see. Serious weeding. Oh, got pocket gopher activity out here. Gonna have to distribute some of my little green treats to those pocket gophers. Hey, you know what's really nice is when I can stand here. I know it's muddy out here, but I can do this and I can see the pumpkins. Some of them are starting to stand really tall and the leaves are getting nice. I'm gonna have to mix up some fertilizer for them too. Mostly I've been starting to add fertilizer because with the help with my mowing means I don't get this place loaded down with grass clippings. And the grass clippings are what get broke down into the soil and fertilize. Add more nutrients to the soil. And without the nutrients, my pumpkin starts tend to, well, they don't grow as big or as fast as I want them to do. Let's check and see how many of our raspberry plants are still alive, and I've got to come out here and do some serious weeding too. Grass is wanting to take over again. So we're going to have to get out here and dig and pull. So yeah, I'm not sure if anything on this end has survived. I did have stuff with green leaves, like those were green leaves when I planted it. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I got to dig up those little starts that are over there, and I'll stick them in these areas. Give these areas a little better of a start to life. And I still need to move those ones over into this end. They're on the wrong side of the fence. And I need to mow back here. That's one thing that did not get mowed last week. Didn't get mowed. So, looks like I still got raspberry canes that are still alive in here. That's good. Come next spring, I'll pull out anything that's truly dead, so that and may even get some starts from my mom early next spring. I'm pretty sure she'll have canes that I can dig up and transplant. It may take a year or two, but we'll get the raspberries better established. Boy. It is beautiful. It's so nice and peaceful out here in the mornings. Except for the passing vehicles. I got a few more of my white roses out here. These ones are a pale blush pink. They have the singular petals, unlike these ones, which are multiple double petaled roses. Someday I'm going to figure out what these are, what variety. It's just hard to tell what variety of rose these are. And you can tell they don't get very... This one I say is about 3.5 feet tall. So that's about 40 inches. And these are about knee height. I would say 14 to 20 inches tall on these ones. And they are so fragrant. Especially, you know, with all the... they're just... they smell so beautiful. I just love them. And my yellow roses are starting to reach the end of their lifespan. It's going to be sad. Another month they'll just have big green shrubs, which I will then take my pruner. I'm going to take my pruning attachment and I'm going to prune up some of these canes. Prune up and prune back. I don't need canes dragging the ground. So they do need to be pruned. Oh, they smell wonderful too. So everything's doing okay here. Thank you for coming along this morning and seeing what's going on. I'm gonna get a bungee cord and see if I can pull up some of that bag so it's not dragging the ground. That could be a little difficult to mow under on that tree. Trying to mow under it where it's pretty much touching the ground. Maybe a bungee cord would work. I'll see. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later when I get back from work. And we will see what we can do. I do need to start doing things. I'm going to be getting home late tonight. Come to think of it. My mom's church has a potluck dinner tonight, so after I get off work, I'll just be going over there to the dinner, and then I will come home afterwards. Cats are going to have to wait. They will get their canned cat food just a little late. So, didn't get much done this morning except for feeding and fertilizing my strawberries, and hopefully that will help those pale yellow leaves turn a nice dark green and help my plants to grow a little bit stronger. And I will see y'all when I get home. Oops, I'm showing you the back door. Here I thought I was showing you this whole entire time. Yeah. My strawberries. We're going to get those plants thick and lush in there. I probably need to try to top off the dirt in there all the way to the top. But anyways, hopefully a little fertilizer has helped them. And I will see you all this evening when I get home. Whenever. Have a good day. Okay, the battery on my phone is about to go dead, but I wanted to show you real quick. My sister, she sent me this RV water pressure regulator. It might be helpful, at least in getting water out to the back of my property so that I can RV guard. I'll have to figure out how to use it, but it might help to get the water pressure out to the back of my property so I can get things watered back there and keep it keep the grass watered. It'll water the weeds too, and just means me doing a lot of mowing, but you know, it gets the grass, keeps the grass green. And ultimately the grass will just choke out all the everything. Anyways, I'm going to charge up my phone and maybe take a little rest, come back at sunset. Yeah, that's a good thing I got that apple tree pruned this morning, because I have no energy to do it this evening. I am just too tired. So I'm gonna go plug my phone in, and I will talk to you all later. Well, it's a good thing like I said just earlier, it's a good thing I got my apple tree pruned up. I haven't gotten all those top branches. They're a little high up, and I can't quite get my truck under this tree, so I do need a A-frame ladder to do some pruning. Also, I need to see if my neighbors who have a apple orchard will come over and oh boy, I'm trying to pick up this hose. I'm going to put it over here where there is just dried up weeds. I'm just going to drop them in the weeds. Gets it off the lawn. Anyways, yeah, I need to see if Isom's fruit farm. They're just down the road, and I need to see if they'll come and help me turn my Honeycrisp apple bushes into trees again. Yeah. They're a little on the... They're really leaning. They didn't used to lean that much, but they are really leaning, both of them. I had voles really last year were burrowing under. I mean, you can still see the old tunnels from the voles. And yeah, they're really leaning. But I need to see if they can... I'll have to see if they can at least talk to Jeannie, see if she'll send Mark over to help me turn these back into trees. They didn't bloom at all this year, and I'm just wondering if all the voles that burrowed in and around and under them just kind of got them a little... They're just a little... Oh, God, that is... I got branches that are literally twisted around each other here. That's the wind. The wind has done that. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can untwist them. Maybe the only way to get these branches untwisted here is to prune. That's actually a dead branch. Yeah. There we go. So, we'll see. They're definitely getting very bushy. Raspberries are still doing well, more or less. Well, I got some new growth coming up down there, so that's good. And look, got new growth coming up down there. Those are brand new canes, just barely popped up out of the ground. So, we just gotta keep them wet. New growth there. New growth there. So there's new right there. So as long as I can keep the roots alive, these things might actually live. It'll be interesting to see how much is still alive come next year. Oh, pumpkins are doing very nice. Yep, pumpkins are doing well. Everybody looks good. I see little green leaves poking up, trying to poke up out of the tires, so everybody's doing okay. Some of them are still teeny tiny, and some of them are already starting to look big. But yeah, they're doing good. Yeah, we had a little bit of a storm. Blow through here earlier, and tipped my hammock over. Winds can be pretty strong, but we're getting some nice beautiful color since I did not get outside to catch the sunrise this morning. I'm sorry, just very, very tired. Let's go and see about saying goodnight to the sun. Last of my iris blossoms, the last two. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. I wish they would stay longer, but once these are gone, the irises are gone until next year. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah. Sprinkled a little bit in town. Didn't do anything out here. But yeah. I'm going to go out here a little, get a little more of the wide open. And the wind is picking up again, of course. I didn't bring my mic. But isn't that beautiful? Whoa. So many clouds. But such a gorgeous, beautiful sunset. Look at the color in the sky. And I'm sorry about the wind noise. The winds had stopped, so I didn't put the mic on. And of course, as soon as I get over here, the winds pick up again. That's beautiful. Anyways, hopefully tomorrow's a better day. Maybe I'll get some rest tonight and have more energy tomorrow. And good night to everyone. And yes, I did take a nap. I lay down and I took a short little nap. But good night. God bless. And I'll see y'all in the next video.